Smalls, one thing under the gun. Things are weird today.
Yeah, let's go. I ain't the first with the curse, with the thirst that I wanna be better, not worse, man it hurts. I'm on this earth with my words and I put them all together, insert, cause I wanna have worth. Working hella hard till they put me in the dirt. Gonna go far, man, listen to my words. Gonna be a star, man, life's like a blur. When you're working this hard till you get what you deserve.
What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the poker vlog. This is episode 3, and let me tell you, it was an extremely exciting one for Sal.
Yeah, I ended up doing a second day for the vlog since our day 1 was pretty menial in terms, or relatively to our last couple sessions. But however, we're just gonna see you guys on the felt. What's up, guys? Sal here. On my way to play another session. I wasn't planning on doing another one of these drive-up intros, but this is a vlog, and I figured tell you what's going on with my life. Yesterday, I made the negative EV play of trying to split up a dogfight and got badly wounded. I think I got the worst of it of the 3 parties involved. And so, yeah, I got to spend yesterday basically all day running around trying to get myself healed up and stuff. But hopefully, because I ran poorly yesterday, that I'll run hot today. And yeah, so I won't be drinking tonight because I'm on a bunch of prescription medication and I don't like to mix alcohol with prescription drugs. But Matt, I think, is going to be having some brews tonight, so he'll be wilding out. I'm going to be sober tonight, but hopefully I'll run hot tonight for running badly yesterday. Anyways, I'll see you guys in the vlog. Thanks for watching.
What's going on, guys? Sal did this last episode, so I figured I'd try to be cool vlogger guy this one. Just heading to the hideaway, gonna put in a session. Not sure if I'm gonna play 1-2, 1-3 yet. Gonna meet Sal there. Honestly, there's just not a ton to talk about. Gonna try to win all the money, especially Sal's. Like Sal's money, it spends really well. For all of y'all who have ever played and taken money from Sal, y'all know. Plus, it's always great vlog content, at least in my opinion, when I get some of his money. So I guess there's not much else to say other than see you on the felt.
For the first hand, we have King Jack of Diamonds under the gun. Pretty standard open. We raise it to 10 and get 3 calls, 1 from the hijack, small blind, and big blind. We go 4 ways to a flop of King 6-7, 2 hearts. We flop top pair, medium kicker. There is a flush draw on board, so I'm gonna bet 30, and we're gonna get 1 caller from the hijack. The turn is going to be the Queen of Spades, putting a backdoor flush draw as well as some Broadway draws. So the board's getting kind of wet. I end up betting a little bit bigger to $80, and we get a fold. Decent way to start out the session. This next hand is going to embody how my session went today. It's going to be a straddled pot. There's going to be a limp, and I'm going to raise to $20 with ace queen on the button. The limper is going to call as well as the straddle, or I guess the straddle then the limper. Either way, we're going to go 3 ways to a flop of ace deuce 3 and 2 spades. Pretty dry flop. I bet only 25. The straddle calls and the limper folds. We go heads up to a turn. That's going to be the 5 of spades. Bringing the front door flush draw in. We go check check. River is the 6 of diamonds. He checks to me. I'm pretty confident I have the best hand. I bet 65. After a little bit of thinking, he calls and has 3-5 for 2 pair. We're no good. But let's go see how Matt's doing at the other table today.
So after what feels like 18 hours, I'm going to pick up my first playable hand of the session in ace-10 off and open a 10 from middle position. We're going to pick up 1 caller from the big blind, and the big blind is actually a very good friend of mine. We've been playing together for about 3 years now, but so obviously he has my utmost respect, and I try to keep it casual and clean and gentlemanly with him. That being said, He's going to check it over to me on a 9-9 deuce rainbow flop. I'm going to check back. The turn is another deuce. He's going to check it over to me one more time. Ace high, probably just good here. I fire 10. He folds, and I just have to say 1-0 lifetime against this clown on the vlog, and I gotta say, feels amazing. I don't think he'll ever recover from this mentally. He may have actually quit.
Well, it looks like Matt is crushing the souls and dreams of his opponents, so he's doing good. Go back to me. We have pocket tens and a straddle pot. There are 2 limpers, and I make it 25. The straddle calls. One of the limpers folds, and the other limper calls. So going 3 ways to a flop. That is Jack 9-8 rainbow. Not a terrible flop for pocket tens. Only 1 over, and we have an open ender. Checks to me, and I end up betting $45. The straddle is going to call, and the limper is going to fold. So we go heads up to a turn. That is going to be the 9 of diamonds. Not a great turn for me. Now we have less. There are less hands that we beat, so we end up checking back. And the river is the ace of spades, another terrible card. Checks through, and he rolls over ace 8 off, rivering the best pair. So another pot goes his way. But let's go back to Matt and see how he's doing again.
Our hand begins with the clown we absolutely owned last hand, opening from middle position to 10. This clown is otherwise known as the Prosper Donkey. I've played with him a lot. I make the call, and Big Blind makes the call, and we're going to go 3 ways to a flop of Jack 10-4 with 2 hearts. Obviously, checking this board like every other board. Always going to be playing him flow in the spot. Big Blind also checks, and the Prosper Donkey decides to bet 15. I don't think there's any other action to take here other than to just call. And the Big Blind makes the call as well, and we're going to go 3 ways to a turn. That is the deuce of spades. Once again, we both check it over to the Prosper Donkey. The Prosper Donkey decides to bet 40. I end up making the call. And again, the Big Blind also makes the call. So, not loving the spot, but I mean, with top, I don't think I'm ever folding the turn here. The river is the 3 of spades. Once again, we both check it over to the Prosper Donkey. And this time, he bets $100. Now, I honestly really don't love this spot, and looking back, having the ace of hearts here is an awful card. I'm blocking so many of the draws I want him to be able to have. But that being said, I've got top calling station right here. So we're going to make the call and get the great news. He's got kings, and we're going to be losing a massive pot. All right. 1-1 lifetime on the vlog. We're essentially even. Even against this guy on the session. 1-1. Even Prosper Donkeys get lucky every now and then. But I mean, all joking aside, I think I made a pretty bad call here. But yeah, that's poker. Like Sal said, sometimes that's the great thing about poker. You're just always learning. And what I learned in this hand is I'm bad. So the dealer who dealt me these queens made a request to be referred to as the Destroyer on the vlog. Now, Sal obviously wouldn't go for anything that's silly, so it is what it is. So we looked down at pocket queens, and we're going to open a 12 here. We're going to get a call from the button and the big blind. So we're going to go 3 ways to a flop, and the Destroyer puts out the 8 of clubs, 6 clubs, and 4 of spades. The big blind checks, and I fire 20. The button is going to make the call, and the big blind is going to make the fold. So we're going to go heads up to a turn, which is the jack of spades. And we're going to fire 40, and after some deliberation, he is going to make the call. And we're going to go heads up to a river, which is the Queen of Diamonds. Now, I think I actually ended up making a mistake in this hand because looking back, with all the missed draws, being both flush draws and a couple straight draws, some gutters and open-enders and whatnot, I think he's going to have a lot of air here, and I feel like the strong hands that I'm targeting for value on this river, he would have raised on an earlier street. So I wish I would have checked it over to him, but that's not what I do. I end up betting 100 and he just snap folds.
Sound very rudely. Put him on camera without asking, like, come on, Vlogger 101. No face. See, this is fine.
Alright,
that's not. Right over here.
Alright.
Sal, cut the deck.
Since today was such a boring session, we're doing a big old Mexican
Sal won the
sweat.
button.
We're just some degenerates.
So I'm
Alright. So since today was such a poor session, I deleted that video.
Camera without asking, like, come on, Vlogger 101. No
Alright,
face. See, this is fine. That's not. Right over here.
Alright,
Sal,
so
cut the deck.
since today was such a boring session, we're doing a big old Mexican
Sal won the
sweat.
button.
We're just some degenerates.
So I'm doing myself first.
What are we doing?
Big old Mexican sweat.
Hopefully we do a little bit better in this session. So double first. Alright, that's a flop. Alright, shut up, man.
Nothing, bud. Nothing but net. Oh, two pair.
No, nothing. No, that doesn't be aces and nines. Alright. Yeah, that queen under 10. Alright, or you have to just chop it. Oh, no, an ace would be high if you have ace and queen. Total. Got him. Yeah.
Alright, aces and nines, scoop it. Woohoo! Yeah, at least we ran good in this. Alright, take two. We lose this one. Alright, last one, take three. Matt won the last one.
I'm the button.
So calling stations are running hot in this at least. Alright, guys.
Hey, wait, Sally, hang on. Do you wanna talk?
You want to chop it?
I'll let you get your money back because I'm in a clear. I'm a clear favorite.
Well, then I'll gamble.
All right, Cameron. I'm gonna win this. There's no way I'm gonna lose this. 6.
All right, nine.
What does a 9 do?
Give me a higher straight.
Oh, gee. Okay.
Okay. You want to give me my money back now?
No.
No?
You already see it?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Thanks.
So even though the session was kind of a bore, okay, I guess Matt's got to go do something. At least both me and Matt at least won $20 doing Mexican sweats. So that was nice. Now we're gonna go get some food at some Whataburger because it's like the only thing open this late. But yeah, see you guys there.
It wasn't open.
Since we didn't have a lot of exciting hands from yesterday, we decided to come back a second day and record. So today we're gonna go over the value of 3-betting. So we're gonna start off with Ace Queen of Clubs in the small blind. There's going to be a limp. The cutoff is going to raise to $15. In the small blind, I like to implore a 3-bet or fold strategy, and I have Ace Queen of Clubs, pretty standard 3-bet. I 3-bet to $55, and the cutoff is going to call. We're going to go heads up to a flop of 7-4 deuce with 2 clubs. I'm going to bet $50, and he's going to fold. Easy game. Next hand, I'm going to have Ace King off. There's going to be a raise in middle position to $8. It's going to fold to me, and we're going to 3-bet to 25. It's going to fold back to him, and he's going to make the call. We're going to go heads up to a flop of Queen 8-5 rainbow. Checking back, because we have to check back some of our range anyways. Turn's going to be a 4. He's going to check to me. I'm going to bet $25, and he's going to fold. Once again, in this next hand, we're going to look it down at Ace King off. There's going to be a raise in early position to $10 with 2 callers. I'm going to 3-bet to $60. It's going to fold around, and I'm going to have 1 caller. I'm just going to go heads up to a flop of 10-6-5, 2 spades. We're going to miss once again, but never fear. I'm going to bet $65, and he's going to fold anyways, so easy game. Alright, we're going to switch it up this time. This hand, we're going to have Ace Queen off. There's going to be a raise of $7 in middle position. I'm going to, once again, 3-bet, but this time to $23. And it's going to fold back to him, and he's going to make the call. Going heads up to a flop that I do not have notes on. I'm sure I missed, though, because I've only hit a pair. I have yet to hit a pair. But I'm going to bet $20, and he's going to fold. Another easy game. Sticking with the Ace Queen here, I missed some pre-flop action, but there was a raise to $10 with 2 callers in front of me. I 3-bet to $55, and I'm going to get 2 calls, to both on my immediate right. I'm going to go 3 ways to a flop. That is, I don't really have notes on it, but I believe it was 9 high. I bet $60, and I'm going to get 1 call. He goes all in for $62. We're never folding for $2 more. I made the call. He has king high, so we're way ahead. However, he rivered a pair of 6s. So unfortunately we lose this one, but we got it in good. And it is the way of poker. Sometimes you get it in good and you still lose. It is what it is. Alright. Another Ace Queen hand. There's going to be a raise to $8, a call, and I'm going to 3-bet to $40. The original raiser is going to call. I'm going to go heads up to a flop of Queen 5-4. Oh, I hit a pair this time. Nice. This time we're actually going to bet for value. I'm going to end up betting $26, and we finally get a call. The one time we flop a pair, we get some value. Alright, so we're going to go heads up to a turn that is a 7. I'm going to bet $75 and get another call. Alright, we have top, and we're getting some value. Heads up to a river. There's going to be a king. He checks to me, and unfortunately a king's not the best card. If he had a hand like king queen, he's now ahead. So we check back, we show our ace queen, and we scoop a pot. But in all seriousness, there's a lot of value in 3-betting, even when you miss the flop, because even when you miss, you have such a range advantage. You have all the overpairs when they, for the most part, don't, except for maybe 9s and 10s and jacks every so often. But half the time when the board is just 3 low cards, you can bet for value, or you can bet and they'll fold a lot of the time. And that's how we ended up winning most of the session, was just 3-betting. They get a caller, c-bet the flop, and they all fold. And we just, built our stack up $50 at a time. So next time you have ace king, ace queen, and you miss, just fire that c-bet. You're probably gonna fold anyways. Alright, so we're gonna actually have an interesting hand that's not a 3-bet hand. So the under the gun +1 is going to raise the 10. The under the gun +2 is going to call. And I'm going to call in the hijack with king queen off, and then the big blind is going to call. So we're gonna go 4 ways to a flop. That's going to be queen 4 deuce rainbow. Big blind is going to check. The under the gun +1 is going to bet $15. Under gun +2 is going to fold. We have a pretty clear call with top pair, and the big blind is going to call. The turn is going to be the 10 of diamonds, bringing the backdoor flush draw in. I do have the king of diamonds blocker, which is both good and bad in a way, but we'll talk about that in a second. Anyways, big blind is going to check, And the initial raiser is going to be $50. I still have a pretty clear call. No reason to do anything else. And then the big blind is going to fold. Now this is where the hand gets interesting. The river is going to be the 10 of clubs. So flush draw misses, but it pairs the second card. And then the river is going, or the initial raiser is going to bet $125. Now, this is like just a really weird spot because I feel like on that river, he's going to check 90% of his range. Like all of his queens should be checking except for maybe ace queen. And like he should never have a 10 here except for like queen 10. Because I just feel like 10s should check the turn because they have showdown value now and there's no reason to bet. So it's just a really tough spot. It's one of those things where I don't know how he ever has a 10 here. And like really the only value hands I can kind of see him having are ace queen, queen 10, kings and aces. Having the king of diamonds is really a weird card to have because I blocked the king jack of diamonds kind of hands, king 9 of diamonds, ace king of diamonds. So it's harder for him to have those, but he can still have jack 9 of diamonds, ace jack of diamonds, maybe even ace queen of diamonds, which sucks. But I mean, I'm already losing to that hand anyways. And then, like I said, he has like 3 combos of kings, 6 combos of aces. I think 3 combos of queen 10, if I'm not mistaken. I can't think about that right now. But anyways, it's one of those weird spots because it's just like you're making assumptions about the player. This is a guy that's like a pretty good player. I don't ever see how he has a 10 here, and I just feel like this guy checks ace queen some portion of the time too. So I feel like it's a bluff. I end up calling, and then he shows king 10, and I'm just like, one of the hard parts about poker is between like GTO and exploitative, because you're making assumptions about what the other player is doing. Like game theory is at its best when the other person is playing game theory, and when you're playing exploitatively, you have to make assumptions about your opponent. So it's a really weird spot. Like I said, he ended up having it, and I made incorrect assumptions, which is why I called. But I mean, that's like the beauty of poker is you're constantly learning, and you just never have complete information. So yeah, we ended up losing that pot, but we still ended up booking a pretty decent session.
Alright guys, thanks for watching Sal's vlog this week. Sadly, I don't feel like I was able to contribute a whole lot. Like I said, I was just card dead like all session.
Yeah, it was unfortunate that the day we decided to vlog together was a very slow day. It's the only reason I ended up doing the second day, but like it's hard for us to like vlog together a lot. We always try to pick one day of the week that we can like commit to vlogging, because it's kind of hard. He has a job, I have a job, and we live an hour apart. So it's kind of hard that way, hard to meet up and make our schedules work. But again, thank you guys for all the support. This channel is growing way faster than we had ever anticipated. Oh, yeah. And our plan is to upload about once a week now. Again, we both work and live far apart, so that's our reasonable expectations for moving forward.
Please bear with us. We're gonna get there.
However, leave a comment, subscribe. He's Matt, I'm Sal, and we're the Calling Stations. Last thing, we forgot to do this last time.
Yeah.
He lost $30 day one.
Yeah. Major loss.
I lost 300 day one, and I won 412 day two. So I was up 112 for the vlog. Matt was still down 30.
Yeah, break even, essentially.
So for the first time, I won more money than Matt. We're doing big things in our lives. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys.
Thanks for watching.